guys, it's TJ and welcome back to my channel, Wake Your Face Beauty. So yes, as you can tell by the title of this video, I am coming to you guys with another review and wear test. And yes, I am on my way out of town. I love to do these reviews on foundation when I'm going out of town because you really get to see how the foundation holds up. The last time I did this, I went to California. Today I'm going to New York. So it's two different time zones, two different weather climates. Although it's weather here, it's winter here in Chicago as well as in New York. But I think it's a little bit warmer in New York than it is here in Chicago. It's really, really cold here. And so right now it is 6:18 a.m. My flight is at 1:15. So I really want to get this day started. And so this is the new Morphe foundation that just launched. This is the Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. And this is what the packaging looks like. I also have the first foundation that came out, the Fluidity foundation, and the new foundation I have in the shade Rich 25. And the Fluidity foundation, I have this in F3.90. So I am going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand here and a little bit of the new foundation right next to it so you can see the difference between the two. This one is definitely a little bit lighter, so I'm really excited to try this shade. And you all, I don't know about you all, but I really watch YouTube videos when the influencers do foundation reviews because they're very beneficial, very helpful when you're trying to match your shade. And so for me, I typically watch Makeup Shayla, she's close to my skin tone, Ellery, and Beauty by Lee. Beauty by Lee, she's a little bit lighter than I am, but even if I watch a video from her and she used a specific foundation, I'll know, okay, well maybe I need to go one shade darker, or you know what I'm saying? So that those videos, those influencers are so helpful when it comes to trying to match your skin to your foundation. And it's even more beneficial now because we can't, swipe or swatch rather different shades in the store anymore because of the pandemic. So I really highly recommend that you tap into those influencers and those videos. So I'm just going to take this swatch here from the Fluidity and just place that here so you all can see just how light that was. And then this is the new foundation shade here. And I'm going to do the exact same thing. So it looked a little light on camera, but one of the things about picking up a lighter foundation, if it's not your shade, you can always go in and powder with a darker powder. So that's why it's so important to have, different ranges of powders and foundations. So if something doesn't match, you can go in and critique it with something else. And in all honesty, I wanted to get the next shade, which would have been Rich 26. That's the shade I believe Makeup Shayla used, but they were all out. I went to so many different Ulta stores and they were completely sold out. And so I said, you know what, I'll just take 25. And, sometimes when products come out, you really have to go the first day. But we had a blizzard here in Chicago and I was not about to be out there in that snow. So I picked this up yesterday as opposed to the first day that it hit the Ulta stores. So I'm just going to wipe this off, and now I'm going to go in with a primer. You guys, I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is the closest thing to me. I have packed, all of my makeup. So this is the one I'll be using today. When it comes to travel, you really have to have doubles of everything so that you can pack as well as have some for you available for when you do your makeup. If you do your makeup when you travel, I always do. Okay guys, so I just applied the primer, and so now I'm just going to go straight in with this foundation. So this foundation is very, very lightweight, which is not a bad thing. You can definitely build it. And I like that. It's not too heavy. Blends really nicely into my skin. Another plus. This foundation was probably about a shade lighter than my skin tone, but it blended in really well. Wow. It might oxidize, so by it being a shade lighter, that's okay. I'm definitely going to take this with me to NYC. I don't know if you all know, but there was a time I really thought I was going to move to New York. I thought I was going to Juilliard. If you all don't know, I was a theater major, and when I was, I think in my junior or senior year, I took singing for the actor. Oh my goodness, I feel completely in love with that class, and not to mention I was one of the teacher's pets. Like, it's crazy because I was always like the teacher's pet in elementary school. Never thought I would be a teacher's pet in college, but my teacher loved me, and he was a really, really, really good instructor as far as being patient with us and, you know, just teaching us the ins and out of the business in theater, and, you know, preparing us for when we go to auditions where we have to sing. And I thought to myself, man, I should have been a musical theater major, but I was not about to change my major at that time because I was too close to the end. And in high school, I started playing an instrument, and I said, oh, wow, you know, Juilliard would be great for me. And yeah, my plans didn't work out so well. As you can see, God has me in a completely different direction. I still love music, of course. I still love theater, but I don't think I want to be in the forefront. I think I wouldn't mind being in the background. It's like doing makeup for the actors and actresses. But me myself, I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see what the future holds. So yeah, I am going to NYC, as you all know, or if you don't know, my birthday is this weekend, so I'm really excited. And who knows, maybe I'll pass by Juilliard. I don't know what kind of, you know, students they take there, you know, if you have to be really, really good, or if they would be willing to work with you where you are, or, you know, are they just looking for perfection right off the bat? I have no idea. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at God's plan for my life. He knows what's best. So I think I'll just stick with following him. Okay, guys, so this is it for the foundation. Oh, I really, really like this. Not to mention it's very affordable. This is a winner. Yes, I'm definitely taking this with me. And this is another reason why I'm up so early getting ready, because I still have a few last minute things that I need to pack. And this foundation is one other thing that I need to drop in my makeup bag. So, yep, this is it. Oh my gosh, I can't stop looking at it, you guys. I really like this foundation. I think this shade might be okay for me as well. So I'm going to finish up the rest of my face, and then I'm going to come back and show you all the finished product. Hey guys, so popping in really quickly, it is currently 9:40 a.m., which means this makeup has been on for about 3.5 hours. So I just want you all to see how it has set. I really like this foundation. I've taken a bath, I've eaten breakfast, and I had to run out and run a few errands before heading to the airport. So this is my final check-in at home, and the next time you see me, guys, I will be at the airport. So I'll check in with you soon. Okay guys, so I just arrived at the airport, and before I head inside and check in and all of that, I just want to check in really quickly so you guys can see what this foundation looks like in natural lighting. So far it has still held up pretty nicely. So I'm gonna head in and I'll check in with you guys really shortly, all right? Okay guys, so I have made it to my gate, and this is when I realized that I am wearing two completely different earrings. Oh my gosh, why didn't you guys tell me? I thought we were friends. Yeah, but overall the foundation still looks really nicely, and now I am just popping in really quickly on the plane. I'm going to take my mask down for a second just so you guys can see how this foundation is. The undertone is amazing. It's not orange at all. It is the perfect shade for me. And so now I have landed in New York City, and we stopped at the Shake Shack, which is inside of the LaGuardia Airport. That's my sister in the background with the black coat on. And now we are in the cab headed to the hotel. I just pulled my mask down just so you guys can see just how perfect this foundation is. It is the perfect match, the perfect shade, and I love it. Okay guys, so I'm in the bathroom at the hotel, and as you can see, just right in my T-zone is where my oils have started to peek through, but it's about 5:30ish here, so this makeup has been on for quite some time. They are an hour ahead of us from Chicago time. So yeah, overall I still really love this foundation. So I am going to go downstairs and just find me something to eat, and see what else I can get into. And I'll check back in with you all one more time before I go to bed. So, it's really oily right in here. You guys, when I got off the plane, no, even before we boarded the plane to come here, I just started sweating. I had to switch gates. So, I mean, I had my coat, I had my luggage, all of that in my hand. And so I just really started sweating. And so I think, you know, you can see it in my face as well. But still, overall, I think this foundation just has been amazing. Yep. I'll be back. Okay guys, so this is the final check-in for the night. It is late, and I am beat. I'm so beat, honey. I am about to start unraveling everything. Okay, all this has got to go. It is time to take this off and hit this bed. But thank you all so much for tuning in to this video. This foundation is definitely 5 stars, and it's such an affordable foundation. You know, I really love it. It has held up amazingly to me. Like I said, I did get oily right here in my T-zone, but oh my God, I was sweating through both airports with a coat on, a jacket, a scarf, all of that. But overall, check this foundation out, and I hope you love it as much as I do. And until we meet again in the next video very, very soon, grace and peace to you all from New York. Peace.